Hello everyone, this is Larissa Jackson. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. And today I'm finally bringing the review for this book. I know I did the unboxing video at the beginning of this year and I'm super late, but I finally, I'm finally bringing the review video. I'm just like super excited to talk a little bit about, and I just have like some points that I just wanted to give my feedback, the things that I thought about it. And thank you again to Brice, the author of this book, for writing this book and then for sending me this one called like Book on the Dance Floor. And I mean, it's just wonderful. It's like a wonderful book. I'm going to leave Brice's website on the description of this video, so please go ahead, check this out. You guys should definitely get this book for your collection. Just read it. It's gonna be totally worth it. It's just like so crazy to learn so much about the like Blood on the Dance Floor album, or I don't know if I should call it album because that's like just reading about it. I just got used to like trying to call it like a project but yeah, it's great. There's like a bunch of like people Brice has worked with and he interviewed, and you just get the insights of each person that has like worked with Michael in different things. Like you get to know more about the songs and just this project in general. It is focused on like 1997. Let's get started like with some things from the book. I don't wanna give like too much details because I want you guys to read it. Like Brice does like an incredible job describing things and like moments. And you can just like relate as a fan. It's just amazing. So let me get into a few parts of the book. The first thing I'm just gonna read from the book. I am not embarrassed to admit that it was the king of pop who taught me how to be patient and savor the moment, in stark contrast to today, when it takes only a single click online to quickly consume music as a disposable product. I feel a bit old school, and I like to reminisce on the time when we cherished these albums above all as physical media. We would take the time to listen to them track by track. They were like holy grails in our lives. And I just thought like it was so interesting listening to these when it comes like to CDs. First of all, I want to mention that because Brice does mention that in 1997, for example, he was 18 years old, and I was born like in 1998, a year after that. But still, I can relate to this part because I can totally remember, let's say 2010, I was like 11 years old, and I had got the album Bad, the CD. I did not listen like to vinyls, no, but I did have like the CDs, and I would listen to them. My parents had the radio, like the radio player, and it was just like amazing on really like having the CD and get to listen and pay attention to every single music in there. And I remember just like getting the album, like the cover that comes with the lyrics, and just at the time I didn't even know how to speak English, so I remember just like reading like the lyrics of each song, most of the time not knowing what it was about. But later on, of course, when I had like computer and the internet, and I would go and search online what was the meaning. And I mean, Michael was basically my biggest inspiration to actually like learn English. I wanted to know what Michael was singing. I wanted to know what Michael was talking about on interviews, everything. So yes, he definitely is my biggest inspiration. But again, talking about this, it's so interesting because nowadays, anytime like a song will come out, like in the internet, you just go, it doesn't matter, YouTube, like whatever platform, you just like go there and listen. And it's interesting when he says that like it's like a disposable product, right? But for us that got to like experience this physical media, like he's saying, it was just like completely amazing. And I just like loved that that he talked about like comparing like this was like a holy grail in our lives. Yeah, that was just like very interesting. Another thing was in those times in the 1990s, the internet was still in its early stages. I know he's saying like 1990s, but even though I would say 2009, like 2010, I think like I had like a computer in my house, but I don't even know if we had internet. And even if we had, I was not even used to like actually using the internet. I don't think so. And it was like really bad, like really slow. I had no patience for that, to be honest. Just later on that we actually like, got used. And so yeah, just I'm still like relating to that, even though he's talking about like 1990s. So the internet was still in its early stages, while the new concept of 24/7 streaming news channels was only just beginning. Through my passion for Michael Jackson, I did not feel the need for those new digital tools. In those days, it almost exclusively by reading issues of Black and White magazine that I would follow Jackson news every quarter. Talking about magazines, another thing was I don't see, and like when I talk about like 2010, of course I was in Brazil. First of all, like I'm from Brazil, so I was in Brazil, and we used to have those like newsstands. I don't see like a newsstand like anymore, but at that time I could easily find like a Michael magazine. I could buy Michael posters from those newsstands, and it was just like so much fun to go to a newsstand and actually try to find like a Michael magazine. But I don't find those anymore. To be honest, like now I just like try to find any magazine if they're gonna have they issue a Michael magazine like in Target, or like I can find something at Walgreens. I actually got like the Thriller 40th, the one that they released last year. Yeah, I got it at Walgreens, I think. But it was like a lot of fun trying to just find like Michael's posters in those like stands. They were like really cool. The next point is talking about the On the Line song that ended up on the box set of like Ghosts. So, and this is like an interview with like Lauren Hopman, and this was like he answering. Another thing that I just want to mention about this book is that there are parts that it looks like the interview. The questions are gonna be highlighted like in red, they're in the red color, and the answers are gonna be like in black, for example. You're gonna know when it's like an interview and like who is the interview happening with. So this one is talking about the song on the that went on the box set, and so what's like the story behind? So he talks about it. We approached Sony with the plan for the Max CD and said that it had to contain the song On the Line, that it was crucial to be on it because it would be the key to the box set being a success. Rather than asking Michael to provide a previously unreleased song of his choice, we preferred to ask him for this one in particular, mainly because it was a beautiful song unknown to the general public and to most fans, and also because it was finalized, mixed, and ready to be released on a record. So this is like the story behind, and it's just like so funny like how he's talking about like what happened, and they were just like not, I guess, not expecting that like Michael would agree on it, but actually Michael did agree. And after Michael agreed to have like On the Line, there is another part on the book saying the people at Sony couldn't believe it. It had gone off without a hitch. That's how that terrific Michael Jackson unreleased track ended up in a collector's box set made in a hurry by a bunch of French people. Again, I don't want to get into too much detail, so I'm just like giving like some things that I just thought was interesting or funny. It's this book is like really good. Like it gets like your attention like so much, and you get to know those stories. So That's why I recommend so much. And the box set, I do have the Ghosts box set, and I also have it over here just to show you guys. And let me open it. I do have an unboxing video of this box set. I'm going to leave the link as well, so you guys can check it out if you want, but I'm just gonna show you like real quick. So you open the box, you have this one, and Blood on the Dance Floor is here. You have the VHS, and this is the one they're talking about. Let me try to open here. That is like on the line, you guys. And as you can see, it says on the line here, the first one. This is the one they're talking about being like on the box set. So the book will keep going like with interviews, and you're gonna get to know like so many more like stories and details about the project, like the Blood on the Dance Floor. But I do wanna skip because again, I'm not gonna go over every single thing because you guys need to buy and read them. But I'm gonna go to the afterword, and that's by Matt Forger. And I did meet, I don't know if I made a video, but you guys maybe saw like on my Thriller Night video, that whole like Thriller Night like vlog. But I did meet Matt Forger, so he's like incredible, and I'm gonna leave a picture. I'm going to leave the picture with Matt over here. And let me just read the end of his afterword. Like, it's long. I just wanna read this end because I just thought it was just like so beautiful the way that he says those things of Michael. So let me read that. Now I realize that this book is about the album Blood on the Dance Floor, and I've tried to tell my memories of that experience. But as often was the case when working with Michael, his energy and creative genius flowed in so many ways, with so many projects happening simultaneously. I didn't want to leave out the surrounding circumstances. His visions and creativity pushed the envelope. It was his desire to give his fans something new, something exciting and memorable, all the while connecting with his emotional feelings. He understood his fans and wanted only to give his best. His appreciation was boundless. So often he would say, "Everything I have is because of my fans." And he truly understood that. His dedication to his art was what drove his desire for perfection, knowing that it would touch someone's heart, just as his heart was touched by those who influenced him. That's what made him who he was, Michael Jackson. I just like thought that was like so beautiful the way he talked about Michael. I mean, to be honest, anyone who had like worked with Michael, who had been part of Michael's life, for sure they only have beautiful things to say about him, and it's just like wonderful to read that. And once again, like Brice, like he worked with all of these people, right? Interviewed all of them, and he thanks those people. And I just wanted to read that he also thanks Michael. I just thought it was beautiful too, the way he talked, the way he's thanking him. So I just wanted to read that, the one for Michael. Of course, thank you, Michael Jackson, for putting all these people who contributed to this result on my path. Whether they were close people, collaborators, or admirers, they had nothing but enthusiastic and kind words to say about you. I hope that this book respects your vision of the Blood on the Dance Floor project. I will continue to try to pay tribute to you by evoking your art and your music. I owe it all to you. And there is also this beautiful photo of Michael, and I just thought was really beautiful of him to be thanking Michael. I just get like a little emotional. But as a fan, you do connect a lot with everything that is said here. And once again, it is an amazing, an incredible book. So you guys should get it. The link is gonna be on the description of this video, so make sure to check it out. I'm also leaving Brice's Instagram page. Check him out. Wonderful author, wonderful Michael fan. But yeah, thank you so much, guys, for watching. See you next video. Don't forget to leave a comment, leave a question, leave an idea for future videos, anything. Don't forget to leave a comment and give a like if you liked this video. Bye bye.